can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the Blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the Proving Lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
Hey, what's up? How you doing? What's up? How you doing? Been a long time. I just, speaking through a phone. That's why you can hear me because I'm turning off the microphone. When are you going for a road trip to Texas or you going to vacation?
Pipes up there. Might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them?
No, you can hear me because I turn off the microphone because I'm talking to the phone. That's why you can hear me. Yeah, talking to yeah, yeah. But I'll finish in like in 5 minutes.
Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place. Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Alert. System core penetrated.
No!
Yeah, probably there's a lot of people moving over there
Delete the console. Please.
because Texas right now is getting expensive.
I didn't
I
used
know
to
they're
live
moving
like
to
this.
Colorado too.
Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery. Will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes. Gaia.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek.
Uh,
A moment. Scanning data.
My bad. I was speaking to a friend that I haven't spoke to him like
Not
in a
Elizabeth.
couple months.
We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more.
So
If
yeah,
you
I don't know about
permit,
Dallas.
I suggest you
I know
find
Austin is more
yourself at
expensive.
this facility. It is our best
I know
bet
for
to
sure I
establish
might end up
communication,
moving by the end of this year,
and you
next
can
year,
make
because
use of its equipment to
I saw that
improve
they're
your
gonna
ability to
my
cope with
lease is
future
up.
needs.
um,
They offer me the new. They show me the new lease
sounds good.
contract, and it's fucking expensive. And I cannot afford that shit for an apartment.
They will be here shortly.
Um, okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake this time?
No, this time she's real. Varl, Zoe, this is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up.
highlight the location of the lab on your focus. I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center.
Yeah, because Tennessee is a state free tax, right?
Operations in the area.
Something like that.
I suggest you explore this facility, Aloy, until my initialization.
Yeah, I know Texas and Florida too, but
You will be able to improve.
Texas is growing and it's getting expensive and expensive. And if, I guess if you can sell a house here for 500,000, then buy a house in Tennessee for 80,000, shit, they will do it. Plus, you don't have to pay state tax.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
Looks like an
No, but that
office.
doesn't have to do with the state. That's the government.
Facility was designed
They raised the prices.
private offices.
They raised the
Nice small
prices and they
space,
extended the shipping, the day to deliver. So you know that priority was 2 to 3 days guarantee. Now it's 3 to 5, some shit like that.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
I know because I work there, but I'm not a window clerk, so I don't know the number specifically. I work in the plant,
In time, that may
but I know they raised the prices.
Got it. What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center
That
operatives.
bed looks comfortable.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Yeah, I work in the plant. I just process the mail. I used to work in the annex. Now I work
So this place was
because
here
the
all
annex
along.
it was like a belt and you just push the mail
Would never show up.
with the bar
Why didn't
facing up. But now I just process the mail manual,
Ted Faro? He
like more hard work.
sabotaged things.
You should apply. They're hiring
Supposed to be this way.
every time. They hire everyone anyways. The pace is good, but if you
Looks
don't,
like an
if
old
you
house.
like your life, then do it.
if no one's ever been here? Who built all
You know, if
this?
you don't have a life, then do it.
I did. With the help of machines.
You're gonna overwork you. That's the
This
only
is
bad
supposed to
thing.
be the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted.
Yeah, it's better than DoorDash because he has
Show you how to repair and complete the override.
benefits and and shit. You get paid overtime, all that bullshit. Yeah, fuck this shit.
Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you
I
are
wanna do
ready,
no
return
secondary
to the
mission.
control room.
Just wanna do the main mission.
Much
Finish
to
the game.
discuss.
So, the fuck. I guess Amazon they're hiring too.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first.
God damn, what jobs? So I don't make that.
We're not going to be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search searched for your sub-functions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location.
I've never been to Houston, but I haven't heard good things either, so
Reference to each
I would
other's
like to visit, and if I like, I move, but I doubt it.
I'm
Because
with you.
Houston is way bigger than Austin,
correct.
and Austin is practically overpopulated.
I can only delay the extinction.
I can imagine Houston.
Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
I'll have to go one of these days.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy. The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.6.
Man, this game story, it gets more interesting.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius. But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me colony at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
No, I don't think this game came with the PS5. You can buy it for PS4 too. Well, it's cheaper to buy it for PS4 because you get a free upgrade.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship...
Ah, yeah, I think, yeah, they have a bundle deal.
...is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make
Yeah.
extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. Perhaps a way can be found to defeat their shielding.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon.
They clone.
The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone.
And we're both
of
broke.
Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here
I saw Earthbound.
right?
I saw
Yes,
Twisted Tales by McFan.
experience demonstrates
I'm gonna sell my Power Stone games for
to
Dreamcast.
the terraforming system.
I might sell my one of my PS5.
The Odyssey carried approximately
Inflation,
200,000
dude.
human
I just hope the fucking house market
millions
crash so I can buy
of plant seeds.
a cheap house. Cause these fucking rent now they wanna charge me like 1,600
With
for
or
a
without gravity,
two
carrying
bedroom
energy
apartment.
and storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean,
That's without water,
Elizabeth's clone.
trash, and all that shit. So
How
nah.
could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's... it's evil.
It is difficult to know.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps
Just I
Elizabeth
already have Earthbound
has no choice
for
but to
Virtual
comply.
Console on the 3DS.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate?
And even though it's a great game, I feel like I don't know. I don't think it's that rare. I think it's easy to find. Yeah, expensive, but
The sole
it's not
purpose of the
Crusader of
clone was to
Sentia
destroy
rare
life on Earth, right?
or
Why would
I don't know,
descendants of
Panzer
Elizabeth
Dragon
Sobek
Saga
do that?
rare. You know what I mean?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We
I'm
didn't...
just gonna keep my Fire Emblem, Pokemon, Persona,
This...
Breath of Fire, Suikoden games.
could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that, if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power, until she could take control of Hephaestus, and then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere, to their specifications,
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
but with opposite results.
Extinction, instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
But why would they try to bring extinction?
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin. The extinction signal didn't
I
just
just gonna keep
exist.
my favorite
It
games and
made
that's
Sabordnet
it.
function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial influence imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
Hmm.
Because the thing
So the
is,
signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system,
I
huh?
don't know, a lot of games
Yes, the signal
they're super
itself was
expensive,
exceptionally
and most
precise
of them I
and
bought them cheap
technologically advanced.
way before
Were
the
functions
pandemic.
less malevolent,
But I never
powerful,
played them,
and
so
more
why keep
intelligent in
them? You know?
producing?
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
Yeah, but before selling them, make sure to burn the Marvel vs. Capcom game to see. Cause that's what I did when
The
I'm gonna
three
sell my Power
subordinate
Stone
functions
games.
undetected.
I'm gonna sell almost my Dreamcast game. I'm just gonna keep Berserk,
Relevant to problem
and I just
solving,
burned those
the
discs.
biosphere.
Cause I'm gonna keep the Dreamcast.
Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather.
I still haven't tried if the
Oxygen
Dreamcast
is the
play those
organic
burn
chemical
discs, but
composition of water resources.
I just burn
Deuterium
them just in case.
photosynthesizes and tends to plant life. If all three were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware, their responses to my query pattern were irregular,
You know,
inhuman
so I
terms,
have Sonic Adventure 1.
lost.
I only played like one time when I was a kid,
Like
never
Minerva.
again.
They need to be whole again.
And I got it here and never played it.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has
I'm
value
pretty
that
sure
is
it
extending
is.
far
If you play it
outside
when
of
you
it.
were a kid and you have nostalgia by it.
Recovering and merging them
So,
cannot be
cause
done
Sonic games,
without
I
removing
like
the
Sonic games,
underlying machine
but I'm pretty
components.
objective. I think they're crap, most of them.
Through
The
removing the
majority.
program
I'll
needs
say
just an
every
overlapping of
Sonic
existing
game.
machines,
It's
we
just
do not cause
nostalgia.
environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you...
Artemis, Eluth, and unfortunate, all
I'm
archived.
gonna skip all this shit.
Pharaoh.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathological.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were. Do you still need...
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
It's like what other
Then if
game
you
is
have
super
Hades, is there
overrated
really no way
that
to
people
capture
praise?
and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible.
I think Zelda Skyward Sword,
In my present
that
state,
game's
I
so
launched
overrated.
research with
I
Minerva.
think it's
I am
horrible.
operating at
I
level
think
1
that's the
of
least Zelda game I like. I fucking
0.8%
hate. I don't like
of
that
my
game.
intended processing
I remember I bought it for Wii, never finished it because I didn't like it. Then I bought it for Skyward Sword because I let me use the controller because I hated the motion controller for the Wii. And I finished it. This time I finished it. But dude, I was rushing through that game. I think I didn't even got the metal shield. I just kept the wooden shield and just tried to finish that shit fast as possible. And I did enjoy it. It has a good story though. That's the only thing. But you come back, it's too repetitive. I didn't like it.
Isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
God, why can't she just say the whole story in the scene?
So,
Just
once
doing this.
Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So, could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
And how much you owe for PayPal? Because I remember you bought Mega Man 8 through PayPal credit. Oh, then look at those questions. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Let's just go.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case, you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh's territory.
Oh god damn. 900 just for. So that's 1800 for 2 games.
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective.
What games were those?
If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzinith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Finally. Well, if you sell them, are you gonna get the money back, or at least more? Or you're just, fuck.
Gaia? What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Okay.
So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor
I'll do it then.
deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data
You just
from
want to do the damn main mission. Don't give me stupid shit, cause I ain't gonna do it.
use it to reconnect them and restore the display.
Uh-huh.
I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
Yes.
Or I could also look around
it'll be
here
better
some
this
more.
way.
After you, Aloy.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. And Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends,
That's true.
help. We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regalla.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
I'll have to find more machine sites to get the parts I need.
take a look at you, stranger. You're the outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm
Yeah,
not here to drink
I
your blood.
think buying like
Please
what
take
is
my
that
advice.
called?
The Sky
Shopping
will win the
addiction?
fight
Like
if
I don't know.
led by the
I
Marshals.
think
As far as
this
I know,
generation
no
and
enemies
me,
coming up.
well, I'm from this
We
generation,
are going
we
to
have that
win if we
addiction.
plan on surviving the Clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you
That ain't
to
dying,
help
man.
you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then, you should know the rebels have been busy.
I mean, group,
They
and I know
spread out
people
their
that
forces out
shit.
west. Some settled into a camp southwest of here. And I know the marshals can't deal with all of them, so I'd stay alert out there if I were you.
Thanks for the warning. Getting rid of those outposts might stop the rebels from killing more of their own. Maybe I can lend the marshals a hand.
Stay alert,
Mhm.
soldier.
Night's coming. Better stay alert.
Okay. Yeah, like the thing is, in my case, is that I don't know because I grew up poor, so I really get bored. So I was like always asking for games. My friends to borrow me games, or I can have a game and just play it nonstop until I unlock everything. But then when I finish with that, I'll be so, let's say, depressed. I don't know. I was a kid. I used to play outside, but not as more as I used to play, inside with the PlayStation or Nintendo. But yeah, so now that I can buy games, I can afford them. I'm like, I guess it like in my mind, I'm already have like, you know what? I don't never wanna be bored again. You know what I mean? I used to play more outside, but then like I'm different because you understand like when you're a kid, I mean, you're a, when you're a kid, you're more uh inside, I guess, playing video games, and when you grow up, you wanna be outside. I was different. Like when I was a kid,
Doc here is sick with blight too.
I was a kid until like
We'll be
I guess
okay
13, 14.
once Gaia's strong enough to
I
get
was
past us.
playing a lot of video games. I mean, playing outside a lot, basketball, uh, riding bike, all that shit. And then I grew up, and I have console, I have Game Boy, and all that shit. But when I grew up, I just decided to just play video games. And I used to go outside too, because I used to practice jiu-jitsu, and I used to play basketball and all that shit. But it wasn't as much as I remember. I used to lie to my friends. I used to, no man, I'm sick or I have a headache, and I just was playing fucking Pokemon or Zelda. Is that the main mission? What it says that about? And it's funny because when we were kids, our parents didn't let us be on technology all day, and we used to hate that. And now that I'm a dad, and my kids they're always playing, especially my daughter. She fucking love Roblox or Minecraft, Sonic, all that shit. And I'm like, stop fucking playing games. You've been there all day. My son only play Roblox, but same, they just stuck. And I just wait till their tablet, because they have old tablets, so the battery always die fast. When it die fast, we just go to a park or somewhere else.
Looks like a cauldron, but it's offline. Seems like it has some kind of ritual importance to the Tenakth.
Man, the sky looks beautiful. Not for nothing, but this generation, I guess it's kind of good thing or more or less. Because I feel like this generation, like, they're more into technology, so they are more likely to, I don't know, trying to be an influencer or an actor or a musician or whatever, instead of be a hoodlum, you know. Especially in PR, I've seen that. But then again, you have these kids that just follow stupid trends. You remember when they
Close to Aether's
when they
location.
make a trend out of eating
Kind of physical processor.
Tide Pods? Fucking dumb fucks. Just because it looks, I don't know, tasty. I don't see how that looks tasty, but I guess what they think. That probably looks like a gummy or whatever. But it's like, where's your fucking common sense, bro? Like, it went to a point that I used to go to the fucking
To a Tenakth stronghold? Maybe
supermarket,
inside?
and to buy Tide Pods, I need a fucking ID to
Easy
buy
if
Tide Pods.
Tenakth warriors
Get the
ever
how
found
it look.
it.
Like that shit.
Karla's forces
Maybe
moved
in a
into the stronghold.
comedy movie you will see
The
that.
machines took out my entire squad.
Remember the visions. The old ones didn't choose their fight, but still they stood firm. They didn't falter. And neither will we. Blood of the Ten. You've come to us.
You know who I am?
Oh, the warrior with hair like wildfire who defeated Regala's champion at Barren Light. Yes, you are known to us. I am Dekka, chaplain of the Lowland clan. You've come to speak with Chief Hikaru.
Not quite. There's something I need here.
Anything you need, the chief will provide. Come.
Is that one of the visions you were talking about?
Yes. The records of the Ten. I can show you them, if you like. On the way to the chief.
These visions. You said they're the records of the Ten. Who are they?
Old ones. Who fought a heroic battle against machines on this very soil long ago.
Now saying that, I don't know if you remember. I think it was in TikTok, or it was like 3 years ago, when they have a trend of eating Tide
There
Pods.
used to be more of these visions?
Many more.
You remember that?
Once this place was filled with light and sound. But over the years, they've fallen into darkness. One by one. That is why chaplains are so important to the tribe. We remember all we can of the visions. Etched in our flesh. Passed down by word of mouth from generation to generation. One day the whole grove may go dark. But chaplains who come after me will keep the memories alive.
What? You don't remember that type
Why
of
does
challenge?
Kentaro want to
There
see
were
me?
even people that they were putting it on top of pizzas and shit.
You've already shown
And a
us
lot of
that
people
you
died or
can.
they got
Thank you.
hospitalized because of that. The
Nothing.
Tide Pod, you know what? The detergent,
But I won't try to persuade
you know,
you.
that you use
That
to
is for the
wash
future.
clothes.
He can be very
But instead
convincing.
of being the no Tide, like the brand,
What does it mean to be a chaplain here?
We who outlast our youth study the visions
yeah,
of
they
the
look like
dead.
gummies,
When
but
they
it's like a
die,
plastic with
What
a.
kind of wisdom?
The design was kind of cool. 'Cause
to fight with bravery and unflinching
yeah,
honor,
the laundry detergent.
and to know when to call for
Yeah,
help.
bro, that shit was.
You
When
can
I
try
see,
this.
don't you remember that? I don't know.
Go
At
in
that time,
peace.
you used to wash your own clothes, but I did. So every time I went to the fucking supermarket, I needed to
So,
bring my
you want
ID
to see Chief
to
Akari?
buy a
This
fucking
is the
Tide
throne
Pod
room,
because they have it
Temple
locked
of the Grove.
because of that. Because
Come,
kids were buying that
be
to do
welcome
that
to
stupid
my
challenge.
of the Ten.
IPA, I don't know what is IPA. Well, it wasn't from here, so probably.
Let me in. It's
Man, the
glitched.
chick give me follow vibes.
Their full truths are lost to us. It's a chaplain's duty to make sense of these visions as best we can.
Oh, no, or the schools in PR are not prepared. Well, public schools, so I never had lab class in school. So I don't know what's that.
The Ten were dedicated soldiers, working together as a squad and sharing in their duty.
Damn,
When
that's
the time came
fucking
to
sad.
battle, they took to the skies and leaped to glory. All to knock
And look at the
off their
sand.
example.
Wow.
It was one of the few things the clans had in common.
I'm playing a monitor and it looks breathtaking, so I cannot believe. I can't think how it's gonna look in a TV. Wow, looks really good. Wow, that's sad.
During their war, the Ten
Hmm.
climbed sheer rock, braving blinding snow and wind. They stopped at nothing to protect their own.
You make them sound invincible.
They weren't, but the visions tell us of their courage and strength, something
Their
our soldiers
visions.
aspire to. The Sky Clan admires this one above all the rest. They make their home in the mountains northwest of here.
Well, no, I never tried alcohol before. Well, if you wanna count NyQuil, then yeah.
What's this one about?
The Ten waged war against their enemy in the desert heat, a land too harsh for any to
Guess I
survive.
know. Every time I get a
Against
cold,
all
I
odds,
always drink
they
NyQuil,
prevailed. So the Desert Clan does the same.
but that shit
They defend their territory
don't
with
do
honor.
anything.
I did. They sound a little extreme.
They
Like
deserve
you
that as a
got
compliment.
what's the name? I know the name in Spanish, but it's like when you hear your own heartbeat. Is that like cardiac arrest, some shit like that? Then it should be good. I love coffee, man. Like,
It
What's this?
was
oh,
built
maybe I'm a caffeine
what
addict,
lives inside. Are you ready to see him?
but I think is when I was a kid,
I want to look around more first.
I used to When I was a kid, I used to drink a lot of coffee because I grew up with my grandma, so we used to eat for breakfast. For everything was coffee and crackers or bread.
Hey, Outlander! It said that relic you wear can hear the voices of the old ones. Is this true?
You have an old world recording?
This box was speaking with voices of the old ones.
God damn, what happened to
Their
her
voices.
forehead?
Let me take a look. Where did you find this?
We took it from an Oseram Delver. She was trying to steal it, and other artifacts from Tanakh territory. The others were going to bury it in the sand with her.
Yeah, I guess they escaped because of the situation of the country.
Happy to hear
It's a
it's okay,
shame.
correct?
I've never been to Venezuela, but I would love to. I would love to go to South America.
The voices of warriors from the past. And that Oseram wanted to sell them for shards.
Hmm.
Bravery of the Ten.
You look like a modern day feminist.
I'm not sure what you mean by the 10. These voices came from the final battle of the old ones.
Another battle.
Where's Galapagos Island?
If I could find the other boxes. That Delver did say there might be more
The
recordings.
Pacific or Caribbean?
Ancient flying machines. She claimed she had a way to locate them.
Yeah. The box with the voice data on it is emitting a computer signal. I could use it to find the others.
If you do, then bring them back here.
Okay.
See to it that they're treated with proper respect. Whatever sacrifices were made by these ancient soldiers, we will honor them. Let me know when you have one that you'll part with.
If I find more of those recordings, I'll bring them back to you.
You know where I wanna go? I would love to go to Bolivia and go to the South Plains. Or South, it's like it's a salt lake that it crystallized and it's like you're walking in a mirror. Forgot the name of it, but Google it.
Beacons from those recording devices. Should help me to find any
I don't
evidence
think
they're still out there.
no country is overrated, man. I think that's wrong. It's just the problem here is that it's too corporation. That's the problem, and they just see dollars and they destroy the natural resources
Chief,
just to build apartments
ready?
to exploit the people, so they can get paid more and more. That's the problem.
I'm ready.
But here they have breathtaking views. I love it here too. When I go on road tripping, like Oregon, Washington. I never been there, but I seen it, and I want to go there. It looks beautiful. Northern California, I've been there, and Northern California is beautiful. Arizona. I never been to Utah, but I would love to go too, because it looks fucking a desert. Looks in the mountains.
It's underneath the throne.
Florida has beautiful places too. Oh damn, his arm.
Outlander.
The savior of Meridian.
It's like Shao
Angelo
Kahn.
held back Regalla's forces outside Barren Light and defeated her champion, Grutta, in single combat. Impressive.
I met Fashav there too. He said you were a great warrior and a man of honor.
His death is a painful loss among many. We will not soon recover from the massacre of our marshals. But if you are here to pledge your service, that could help considerably.
I am not here to fight for you. I need something in that basement. Something that will save many lives, yours included. It's not something you can see, but it is there.
I have seen it. You have named your price. my marshal's dead, I need your spear. Help me defeat my enemies, and I will grant you access to the chamber below.
I don't have a price. I am not a hired killer. I'm here to save lives, more than you can count.
I count the corpses of marshals slain. I count hundreds more Tanakh whose lives hang in the balance. I will fight for them. I will kill anyone who threatens the peace, and you will too, if you want me to open the door to the chamber below.
Okay. So by that logic, what's stopping me from killing you right now? And taking what I need to save everyone?
Damn, she got balls.
You could try. You might even succeed. Either way, you must fight. My way might hold off Regalla and the slaughter she craves.
Fine. What do you need?
I need more marshals to keep the tribe together. Such warriors can only be promoted at a trial by combat called the Kulrut. I've sent out a call for the competition, but since Regalla seeks to undermine me, she is certain to attack it. She'll want to kill me in front of the assembled clans.
So what, you want me to be your bodyguard?
No, to defend the Kulrut. But there is more. Knowing Regalla will attack, one of the clans have balked at sending their contestants. You must go north and force Tekotteh, the commander of the Sky Clan, to submit and send his best.
Force him to submit?
Do whatever is necessary. I can't hold the Kulrut with 2 of the 3 clans in attendance. Marshal Kathala will assist you. He was maimed at Barren Light, but he can still be of use. I sent him ahead to the northern village of Stone Crest. Meet him there, and he will guide you to the Sky Clan stronghold. If you have any questions about your mission, now is the time.
I'm sorry about Fashav. He seemed like a good man.
More than a man. A bridge.
Yeah, I like to travel too, but I,
No,
and I'm not afraid of planes,
respect as he
but I prefer driving.
hoped he would be my
I don't like driving though, but
at peace with the Karja.
if I can drive with someone and take turns, sure, that would be
In
perfect.
exchange, the Karja have much we lack. Our deeds are written in ink upon our bodies. Our memories die with our flesh. But the Karja never forget. Their deeds are written in book and scroll,
You wanted to learn from them.
as I learned from Fashav. He will be missed.
I'll do what you want, and go north to deal with Tekotteh.
Like, I don't hate planes, but just if it's a 2 hour flight, 3 hour flight,
If you succeed,
not maybe 2 hour flight,
speak to Deco
it's
on the
fine.
way out.
But more than that,
He'll arm you
just get me anxious. Not because I'm afraid that I'm gonna crash or whatever. It's just that I had ADHD when I was a kid. I don't know if I still have it. So I cannot be standing still one place. You know what I mean? That's why I don't know if you notice. Every time I play video games, I always on my phone. Or sometimes I don't know if you notice. There's time that I play, and I'm in the Switch like doing something in Pokemon or some shit, or watching a show. Wait,
What else do you need?
You said you saw what's in the basement?
I did, on the day of my greatest victory.
man, I would love to
For a dozen generations,
drive all the way to Argentina, but
hallowed ground. Only I achieved it. I fought for
if
you.
the cartel crimes wasn't that bad,
Stood in my
shit,
way. When I had
I would do
finally
it.
slain all rivals, I stood alone in the grove. Victory was mine to savor.
Why don't? Cause
Thunder roared from the east, and a bolt of blue struck
those
the place.
food post has saved my life, man.
Dies, and Aether arrives.
All around me, the visions of the grove grew louder and brighter, and suddenly a new one appeared before me. The old one spoke, and what they said changed everything.
What did the Old Ones say to you in this new vision?
The one called Faraday foretold the growing danger of the machines.
I guess you can,
Unless you
but
stop
don't they have the Canal of Panama?
the marshals to enforce the
I
peace,
guess the canal
and the vision faded.
become it's like a bridge that opens. I don't know.
Spot where it
I
should
know
be,
what is a canal, but I don't know
and I took
how
Faraday's
that
word
canal
for it.
work in Panama.
Renounced war between the clans, trained warriors to fight machines, ordained marshals through the Cool Route. Since then, the tribe has been at peace, until Regala attacked at Barren Light.
And the chamber beneath the throne. You went in after the vision?
I did. Inside is an ancient device. It hums with power. You will see it for yourself.
Oh no, that's
This I swear.
oh I don't like to justify anyone. I always try to make sense.
Okay.
Dismissed.
I don't know, mate. I'm very objective. Like I said, obviously they are horrible and evil, but I'm just saying it's a product of their government and this government too, and the people from here. If they make the drugs legal here, not all of them, but I don't know, regular some or whatever, then you wouldn't have an underground world trafficking it. It's supply and demand. That's the problem. There's a lot of people that here wanna be like hypocrite. They're like, dude, you guys are the one buying it. And then the government over there don't help people that don't have any future. That's the only man. This shit got glitch.
Best move out. Marshal
So
Catala.
that's what it's at. You think if it, I know it's a problem, but do you think if it was a problem for the government, for both government, the U.S., because it's a problem that affect U.S. too, don't you think United States would do something about it? Yes, they would do something about it, like they did in the Middle East when they are thousands of miles away and they claim that they are threatening our freedom. When they didn't have nuclear weapons, they are super far away, like they are not a threat. But people that are literally miles away from our border, that organization, and you're not doing nothing, that obviously that they know it brings money. And sadly
I meant what I said, Aloy.
that's a problem
Find
that
your way into the
it might take a lot of times to resolve. Man, this shit got glitch here. God damn. They have the power. They just first of all, the no country, like I always say, no country should involve in the problem of other countries unless they're allies or whatever. That's one. And other is that they have the power to do something about you know, the drug trafficking and human trafficking with the cartel going here to the States. The thing is that the people here is the one buying it, not supply and demand. The thing is the media, they just like to play games. They're actors, man, and people fall for it. They act like they're doing something about it. They detest it, but in the background, they are the customers.
Hikaru said you have something for me?
A weapon to
And sadly, that's affecting people. And then their government over there,
Many machines prowl along
it's
the
like
coast,
they're and here
our
too.
scouts have sighted
Yeah,
Regala
that's a problem of every country.
Machines and rebels.
It always oppress the people with less opportunities.
Head north towards the foothills. Ascend its slopes until your legs burn and the chill air catches in your chest. Then you'll know you're in the Sky Clan's domain. Strike true as the 10, Aloy.
And it's not justifying it, because I know they, not always if you're in those environments, you're not gonna grow up like that. Because I told you, I grew up in the projects and I see drugs everywhere, and I never tried it. Didn't even try alcohol. But sadly, it's not the story for every individual is different. So the people that want to say, not because I know people that came from the same background and they didn't follow the same path. That's true, but then again, like I said, everyone is different. There's people that, I don't know, their kids needs to eat or their mother is sick or whatever reason, and they just choose that path.
This'll keep.
Yeah. But the thing is, we cannot judge other countries because we have the same problem here. The thing is, especially this country, they like to point out, accuse other countries about their problems, but they don't look at their problems, their own problems. Like you got Missouri, the poorest, I think that's the poorest state here. You got St. Louis, I think, I, I don't know if it is right now, but one point was I think it was the capital motor in United States. So it's sad, but how are you gonna fix those environment? It's gonna take time.
Scary ramblers. Did this turn into something tasty? Rumors wrecked that camp. Maybe I should look around with my focus. See if there are any survivors. Might be easier if I take them out personally.
Where's that shit?
Ground's getting steeper.
How about let's change topic? I don't know.
Getting close to
Always,
stone crust.
we always end up talking about the same thing about society. And we're not politics or philosophers, so. Mhm. There's nothing wrong. Like I said, not I don't drink personally, but I don't judge people that do it. I don't even judge people that do drugs. If you're a junkie, that's your problem. But you can, I don't know, I feel like There's people that do drugs and they're productive, and there's people that don't and they're not productive. And then you have the extreme people that do it and they're not productive. So it's oh, these are bad guys. God damn! What the fuck? Just run. Forget about those people.
Not one more step. The Tenakth don't suffer outlanders in the clan lands.
I was given rite of passage by Marshal Fashav. I'm not here to fight.
Hair like blood. This is the warrior who defeated Gruda, champion of the trader Regala. Her life is not ours to take. You may enter, but mind our ways. You will be watched.
I'll keep that in mind. This must be stone.
Yeah, road trips. They are cool. Last time I had a road trip was my friends.
Maybe I should look around first.
It was cool, but we were just returning on driving, both of us. So it's, yeah, it takes a toll, cause I don't know, I'm kind of anxious sometimes. So I'm like this mom or dad that when their kids are just trying to just learning how to drive, they are like on top of them to watch out. So I'm like, even though I know my friend know how to drive, I was like that. I was like, oh, watch out, be slow. So I just couldn't rest. I got a Nissan. I don't even know. I know it's a Nissan from 2017. Uh, I think it's a Sentra Ultima, one of those. But I put like, because I didn't use my last trip. I didn't use my car. The one that I went to California, I used a rent car. But the one before that one, I used my car, and I would like to say, I don't know, probably like 1,000 miles, maybe, or more.
Where's Cthulhu? What's he looking at?
This valley is infested with Regala's rebels. The scouts from the village tell us that they've been moving machines through here for days. Some they ride, others they herd along, and some they even strip for parts, especially cannons. The path ahead will not be easy. We should get going. My orders are to guide you to the bulwark so that you can speak to Tekote, for all the good it'll do.
Not so fast. I'm gonna
Me
need to see more
personally,
than that.
I don't care as long as I have a car, but that was the cheapest car I could get. But I like Toyotas. Oh, I wanna say I like them, but I don't know if it's a product of,
What is this place?
they pass it to me. Because since I was a kid, all my family always have Toyota, and they always said Toyotas are the best cars. So that's why I don't know if I really like them,
As well as keep watch on what happens
or
to
it's a
Regala.
product that they just,
Now that means keeping watch on Regala's
how do you say that
forces.
word?
I wish we had enough soldiers to do more than just look on.
Like they insert to me, that light.
For
So
all
I
the
don't
good we
know.
do? What's that supposed to mean?
The bulwark has stood unyielding since the birth of our clan. Behind it, Tekote believes himself to be invulnerable. If he insists on defying Hikaru's orders, an outlander and a maimed marshal aren't gonna change his mind.
Your chief seems to think differently.
And that is the only reason I am still standing here, talking to you.
How for you don't even have a. You're missing an arm.
What makes you so sure Tekote won't listen to us?
You acting like he tough.
A snake safe in its lair hears nothing but its own rattle.
Come on, is that all you've got for me? Hikaru said you were from the Sky Clan before becoming a marshal. I need to know what you know.
Tekote is a petty, vindictive schemer. If he had any guts, he would have gone after Hikaru long ago. But instead, he covets the chiefdom from behind the bulwark, biding his time, hoping that his
I would
father
like a Tesla, but I would like to know how many miles I can drive because I do road trips a lot and I don't want to be in the middle of the desert trying to look for a Tesla station, you know what I mean? Me, if I want a luxury car, probably I
What makes the
really
Bulwark
like
so
that BMW
it's made of
that
metal,
is like electronic.
impervious
Or,
to any
I
frost
mean,
assault.
electronic, no.
No armed
Yeah,
machine has
electric.
ever penetrated it. I am the only thing that can get you
I think
inside.
it's X3 or some shit like that.
We're done talking, that is.
You know, I had a Toyota Prius back in PR. Man, $20 of gas. That shit lasts like a week and a half. And I used to drive like
The rebels are getting
40
closer to the
miles
wild.
every, like 80 miles, like 35 or it was 35 minutes of distance, 40
So they herd them into
minutes of distance
something else.
to a town where's my college and go back home every day.
Something that makes their control
Yeah, I
permanent.
used to have a Prius in PR.
override with 2 phases?
But the bad thing is, once the battery run out, that shit costs
I know about that,
almost the same as the car. I have two batteries.
but it gets worse.
One of them, I think, is the one in the back seat,
Larger machines.
costs like $500.
I
I don't know what the fuck that battery do.
Override them.
Then the other one was the one under the hood that cost like $7,000. I don't know if I got screwed because I went to a fucking Toyota dealership, so probably I got fucked without Vaseline. But
Embassy.
yeah, that's what it costs to change the battery.
I'm sorry.
Chad Mosca, what's that?
And their deaths will not go unpunished.
You're still healing.
I will never heal. But that won't stop me from cracking any skulls that need it.
Good thing you're on my side then. So, what's the plan?
The bulwark is to the southwest, so undoubtedly we'll have to cross paths with Regala's troops along the way. We'll either have to fight our way through, or find a way to sneak past unnoticed. Neither will be easy.
Never is.
I don't know, I feel like a Tesla here will be
Let's get this over with.
good, but
On me.
I wonder how much snow is gonna pile up.
What about it? Turns out it was caused by a slaughter spot.
like I said, I don't wanna. Once the battery die, I don't wanna fucking spend $7,000 on that shit. You know what I mean? Porsche Taycan. Let me see. Oh, it looks nice. But all Porsche are nice. So it's not like I don't know. I would like a if I like luxury cars, but
Tekote to send you
realistically, I cannot afford one. But if someone, you know,
Come on.
they pity me and they wanna buy me a car, shit, I would like
The strength of the fighter.
a G wagon.
What good is anyone who lacks that?
Lambos are cool, but
For us, we're just good
I
fighters.
guess that the insurance have to be like in the $5,000 probably monthly or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm exaggerating.
Yes. The clan has defended it for generations.
Nah, G wagons.
Against who?
That's
Other
that's what's the word? Cache.
Karja.
or
If you want a history,
fancy.
talk to the chaplains.
When you left the grove,
I don't know. They look like
how did you know I'd agree to help Hikaru?
look. I don't know. I really like them how they look.
He succeeded.
Look at this shit. I just keep on sliding. Nice.
Rebels ahead. Hacking away at that machine.
Finally fights, cause this game they just speak and speak and speak. You know what? Fuck this shit. Let's just fuck you. Salte pa'l carajo. Oh shit. Man, I'm a beast at this game. Look at that shit. God damn. Man, story games like this, I'm just gonna put the game on easy mode. I just wanna rush to the story, honestly. Being too lazy to be invested in combat, you know? Yeah, I would like the BMW. I like BMWs. But I was like, well, G-Wagon costs more. I think I can afford. I cannot afford it right now, but if I do overtime, whatever, I think I can buy a BMW. But G-Wagon, not even working 80 hours a week, I think I can afford that shit. BMW X5. There's a BMW I really like, but I don't know what's the
And Tekote won't do anything?
SUV. Nah, there's a BMW. I don't know if it's X3. I'm gonna put electric. Is it? Yeah, this one. i3. I fucking love that BMW. It's so beautiful. The i3. It yeah, it looks like a panda or some shit. You know, like the bear. It looks like a panda bear. It looks so beautiful. Yeah, the cube one.
More rebels in the clearing.
I can use the. Man, you're always hating. Look at this shit. God damn. Why is taking forever to put that shit? Yeah, that. God damn. Let me just use my special move. What is this supposed to do? I don't know. We're good? We're good. Oh no, fuck. Man, I just fucking hit you with that. It's so damn boring. Give me a minute. Let me finish with these guys over here. Let's go. You're the one leading the way. Hurry up. Let me see. Let me see. Better be a good looking car. MC Coupe. Yeah, that's the BMW you see everywhere. I like it though. Hurry up, man. Why he's stuck there? Oh my God. So now he can walk either. Oh, hurry. I would like that. Have you seen the Toyota Supra? I love the Supra, the 1993, I think it is. Like that one. But I think my favorite car is that and the Skyline. I would love to have a Skyline.
Back at Stonecrest, you said the rebels have been moving through here for days. By the time Tekote realizes he's outmatched,
Yeah, I like the older Supra. I like the new one too, but I don't know because I don't know travel cars. I only know how to drive. But supposedly I heard that the BMW is the one that assembled them, and that the engine is BMW. I don't know if it's true, and if it is, I don't know. Cause like I said, I don't know travel cars. I don't even know how to change a tire.
Here it is. The bulwark. Let me know when you are ready, and I will announce us.
I know how to put gas, and I don't even know how I mind that.
We should not delay.
You there! A marshal requests an audience with your clan commander.
I didn't know there were any marshals left. We defend the path to the mountain.
Where the wings of the Ten shall find us.
All right, Marshal. I'll send the lift for you.
Well, I don't know about that. Like I said, for me, everything that has a chair, a wheel, and four tires is a car. Don't matter who assemble it.
We'll see how it goes.
Back again.
So this was home.
A long time ago. Come on.
May your enemies fall.
Oh yeah, the Corolla, the new Corolla, it looks beautiful. Is it a hybrid? Is that a bear?
Well, this is a warm welcome.
An outlander and a maimed marshal. A spectacle.
Reminds me of where I grew up. I never decided which was worse. When they shunned me, or when they stopped and
But do they have a normal one?
I prefer shunned.
Or is or all of those cars are uh hybrid? Just like I said, I don't mind hybrid, but I don't just want to spend $7,000 in the battery once the battery die. But then again, I had the first Prius. I think it was the first Prius. It was a 2011. So, and when that happened was in 2017. So I guess it was the electric car was something new.
The Sky Clan's mighty son returns. Bless the Ten.
Your chief has demanded an immediate dispatch of all challengers to the Cool Route. We're here to make sure yours haven't gotten lost on their way to the Grove.
I see. Regala must have dealt our chief a mighty blow, if he's sending you two as messengers.
This one defeated Regala's champion, Grutta, at the embassy. She fought honorably.
I had the sense to bar our soldiers from that embassy. Just as I have the sense now to keep our challengers here. If they must fight, then they will fight here. Defending our walls. Our clan.
That wall won't protect you. Not from the machines Regala controls. They're already at your doorstep.
And what do you know of the battles that the Bulwark has withstood? The blood shed upon stone.
I know it wasn't meant to be used as a coward's shield.
You were a great warrior once. But that was then. You tell Hekarro, with all due respect, that we will keep our challengers here for as long as we are safe behind the Bulwark.
I told you, words are useless with his kind. We're gonna have to kill him. It won't be easy with all his men about. Are you even listening?
For as long as we are safe behind the bulwark, he said. Wait here. I need to get a closer look at that wall.
What? Why?
Okay, man. Take care. Thanks for passing by. Gonna stop the streaming at, like for 20 minutes because I have to make coffee too and fall asleep.
That wall might not be as strong as Tekotteh thinks it is. I need to get down to the base of it and check it out. Oh, the snow is dampening sound.
You.
Right. We have a new bow. Let's check. Yep. What's the difference? Yeah, take care.
Beaten already, Outlander.
Oh, just you wait.
Okay. We'll be back.